So now I would like to invite Dr. R.N. Khare, the speaker, Principal Vishwavidyalaya Engineering College, Lakhanpur. Sir, you are available? Okay, sir. I welcome you, sir. Please continue.
Ambikapur. So good afternoon to all of you. Basically, I'm principal here at Government Engineering College, Ambikapur. Sorry for interruption. My topic is very important and relevant from this important topic, which is the international conference on role technology for social change in society. So first of all, I am very much thankful and gratefulness to the organizing team of this SSMDA organization who has given me opportunity on this particular important topic. So first of all, I am again welcoming to all the speakers from Egypt and Australia, Indonesia, and participants from all over India. My topic is from the concept of this energy efficient building for sustainable development. So on this particular important topic, that what I have narrated and mentioned in this particular issues, that is the what we can do for making the most efficient building without using the mechanical means, which is the air conditioning building. So basically in this particular presentation, as your international conference is mentioned in this particular important topic, that why we can do most sustainable environment, most sustainable, you can say, the construction in the field of engineering. So what I will tell you in this particular presentation, that whatever we are making nowadays, the building, by using the mechanical means like this application of air conditioning, which is the mechanical building. So they are basically releasing the CFC, chlorofluorocarbons, and also the ozone depletion, like, or you can say the harmful gases, which are highly dangerous for the earth and natural habitats. Not they are making the, you can say the odorful, you can say the smell gases, which are definitely depleting the environmental of the ground surface, also to the nature and sun. So that's why what is happening, that the temperature of the sun is increasing. Due to it, it will be the hamper for the glacier also in near coming years. So basically what we have observed in this particular presentation, because the presentation is given very less time, 15 minutes, and this is the presentation during my MTech thesis from IIT Delhi. In this presentation, I would like to share some few important indexes that there's some of, you can say, the observation is being observed, that if we can go down at the depth of 4 meter depth below the ground surface, the temperature of the ground surface below the depth of 4 meter remain constant throughout the season. So if we can install the, you can say, earth air tunnel pipe system in such a manner, so that this, if we can suck the air at a depth of 4 meter and install the blower at the inlet of the building, okay, then suppose blower is of capacity 3 horsepower blower, and if it is attached with 3-phase connection, then what is the basically application of the blower? Blower will suck the ambient air from the outside of the atmosphere, and definitely what will happen, this ambient air will be sucked from outside. Suppose in the case of the Delhi climate during the winter season, the temperature outside is say 8 degrees centigrade. It will suck the air from ambient, and it will go down at depth of 4 meter, where this installation of earth air tunnel pipe system is installed, okay, for making the building at the outlet, say, you can say above the ground level of 4 meter depth. Then we will get the building cooling, because it is observed that at a depth of 4 meter, the temperature remains constant throughout the season. So temperature remains constant throughout the season. So it depends upon the thermal conductivity of the soil. It depends upon the air void ratio and density index and different parameters of the soil parameters, which are definitely calculated at the civil engineering field. So by taking into account, if we will deep the ground surface at the depth of 4 meter depth, then what will happen throughout the season? If during summer season and winter season, the temperature will remain constant, that is 28 degrees centigrade temperature, which is highly, you can say, thermal comfortness for the human being. So for thermal comfort for human being, so suppose during the winter season, outside temperature 8 degrees centigrade, if install earth air tunnel pipe system, I will show you the earth air and pipe system. So of say this of design of this, for example, I will show you some important diagram. This 600 millimeter by 800 millimeter tunnel is provided at the depth of 4 meter with a brick wall of 9-inch to 30 millimeter outside of this tunnel. And if we are going to allow this ambient air, which is 8 degrees centigrade below the depth of 4 meter, and at the outlet, what will happen? We will get the temperature and air also of 28 degrees centigrade, and air velocity will be 6 meter per second. So definitely with respect to the inlet temperature, we are getting the outlet temperature at 28 degrees centigrade. So basically such type of, you can say, the enhancement of temperature is being increased because of this passive cooling system if we are installing at the ground surface. What will happen during the winter season? Suppose summer season, outside temperature is 47 degrees centigrade, especially in the area of Delhi climate. Then what will happen? This again blower will suck the air of 47 degrees centigrade from the atmosphere. Again, it will go down at the depth of 4 meter, and it will suck by the earth internal pipe system, and definitely it will reduced by 28 degrees centigrade. At the outlet, again, we are getting the 28 degrees centigrade. So such type of arrangement is being made for making the earth right tunnel pipe system without using any, you can say, the mechanical means. So what is the beauty of this non-conventional energy source? Basically, you know the difference between conventional energy source and non-conventional energy source. So basically in this particular presentation, what we have observed that if we are installing the blower at this particular, you can say, this hut, then at this hut, this blower will measure the, we can also install one temperature for measuring the temperature at the outlet. And also we can also calculate what is the dry humidity by attaching this hygrometer. And another way, this by installing the anemometer, we can also measure the wind velocity. So there are 3 arrangements, which is the wind velocity to be measured. Secondly, this thermometer can also be measured. And thirdly, which you can say the hygrometer, by hygrometer we can also measure the humidity. So humidity, temperature and air velocity should be measured at the outlet, and parallelly we have to measure what is the outlet, you can say the same parameter, what is the outlet of this air velocity by attaching this anemometer. Then there is some outlet pipe of 25 centimeter diameter PVC pipes are attached at the outlet, in which we can also measure the anemometer air velocity. And thirdly, this humidity can also be measured by attaching the hygrometer. So in this way, we can use such type of, you can say, burming arrangement, so that there should not be, you can say, the complete conduction, convection and radiation. So should be completely calculated by the calculation of heat mass transfer. The building should be completely, you can say, isolated, and there should be some complete 1 inch cavity wall is provided in this particular Gulmore farmhouse near this Bajirpur, Delhi, Gurgaon district, in which we can be able to understand that what is the, you can say, the total heating potential and cooling potential for the each and every season of the earth ground surface. So basically it is observed during the each and every season that this type of, you can say, 4 meter depth earth air under tunnel pipe system, but definitely be having very good comfortness for the human being without using any, you can say, the mechanical means. So this is very much important for the sustained development, because you know, by using this refrigerator or fridges, whatever we are using in the domestic houses, they are not only making the, you can say, dangerous for the human being, but they are also making the, you can say, an abnormal temperature and abnormal, you can say, the adversity effect of the such type of, you can say, conventional energy sources. Whatever we are at the present time, we are using the coal and, you can say, the fossil fuels, which are the example of, you can say, the conventional energy sources, or you can say the traditional source of energy. They are making very much, you can say, the environmental disadvantages, also not for good good for the human health being. So as I told you that this the earth here tunnel pipe system consists of 2 main rectangular tunnels of length 67.5 meter buried at the depth of 4 meter with angle of around 26.5 degree. The rectangular tunnels were constructed further with the bricks and plaster from inside and outside by covering with the stone slabs. And as I told you that this PVC pipes are attached into different 7 rooms, in which we will get the complete cooling building during the peak summer season, and also we will get the hot during the, you can say, the peak winter season. And such type of, you can say, landscaping, the area of complete air conditioning pipe system covered with the hillock, maximum height of say 6 feet. Grass is planted on the hillock, so that this building should be completely isolated with respect to the conduction, convection, and radiation point of view. So 7 outlet pipes are attached with 7 thermometers, in which we have used this alcohol thermometer as well as, you can say, the mercury thermometer for getting the correct value of the temperature. And similarly, we are also measuring the different graphs with respect to temperature versus time, in which we will get that definitely during the peak summer season, this temperature drastically drop down 28 degrees centigrade, in which person will get completely comfortness with respect to the cooling. As you know that in the case of AC, the temperature is not normally increasing or decreasing. For the thermal comfortness, you can say the healthy person, their temperature should be 28 degrees centigrade. So this concept of passive cooling, earth air and tunnel pipe system, means that whatever the temperature is coming from outside, the objective it should be dropped down into 28 degrees centigrade for the human comfort. So if whatever, like in the case of well, or you can say the different type of aquifers, the objective is make it more comfortable for the building point of view. These are some of the seasonal performance of the earth air pipe system, which are calculated during say summer season. Inlet temperature by 28 to 44 degrees centigrade. This is the inlet humidity ratio, which can be obtained from the psychrometric chart. Outlet temperature around 26 to 30 degrees centigrade. Maximum cooling capacity by MCP delta T. If you know the calculation of the heating capacity by using this thermal comfortness, this we can calculate what is the heating capacity. M, this mass of flow, this coefficient of thermal expansion, and change in difference of temperature and different delta T. By this particular calculation, we can calculate 32.94 kilowatt. But if you multiply it for one day, say 24 hours, you will get the value of say 400.39. This has been calculated based on blower which is being run for the particular period. Similarly, monsoon and mild winter and winter for the entire season, we have calculated what is the value of the maximum heating and cooling potential for this natural air conditioning building without using of mechanical means. So it has been observed this important experimental work is being properly installed at the site of Gulmohar near Nawab Patodi Road, Gulmohar farmhouse, in which it is observed the initial cost of the system may be high with the traditional system, but payback period is very less. So the basic objective of this particular presentation that nowadays why we should use this conventional kind of energy, which are highly dangerous for the society, highly dangerous for the environmental, not sustainable. We should go for this non-conventional energy source. It is estimated that the 32.94 kilowatt is the cooling capacity, whereas heating capacity is calculated at 16.73 kilowatt for 3 horsepower blower. Only the issue that we have to run 3 horsepower blower for 1 hour, building will remain cool for 8 hours. In monsoon season, the humidity ratio is also very much drastically changing, and value of this average cooling potential was calculated around 400 kilowatt hours and winter also. So this model is very much successful in that particular area, and nowadays this film industry is doing a lot of work and also shooting in this particular Gulmohar farmhouse. The area of this particular building is around 40,000 square feet. So such type of construction can be made by the entire proceeding by using of this conventional and non-conventional energy source. So this is about all my presentation. If you have any query, you are most welcome to ask any question. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. You have given the importance of use of technology, how to use it for the sustainable development, and how to protect our ozone layer. So this is very informative to all of us, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
थोड़ा सा स्लाइड में थोड़ा डिस्टर्बेंस यहाँ हुआ था एक्चुअली. मैं थोड़ा सा ब्रीफ इतना सा बता देता हूँ कि 4 मीटर डेप्थ पर यदि हम लोग गड्ढा खोद कर एक अर्थ एयर टनल पाइप सिस्टम को लगा देते हैं, तो हर सीजन में टेम्परेचर थ्रू आउट द सीजन 28 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड रहता है. और यदि हम लोग ब्लोअर से हवा को खींचेंगे बाहर, यदि गर्मी 47 है तो 28 ही आपको हर कमरे में बिल्डिंग में मिलेगी, ये नेचुरल। और या ठंड है यदि बाहर 8 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड वो इंक्रीज करके 28 आपको बाहर हमेशा आउटलेट मिलेगी। ये कंसेप्ट जो है इसका पूरा एंटायर है पैसिव कूलिंग सिस्टम का।
Okay, sir. Actually, sir, I want to know about the winter seasons and summer seasons also. So, is this technology is just applicable to all the homemakers or the
Yes, now, yes, this concept is very much successful. Nowadays, what is happening during the USA, especially when I have done the postdoctorate from USA Chicago, they are removing the air conditioning because there is a lot of, you can say, the dangerous for this ozone depletion.
Yes.
Because this this mechanical air conditioning is, you can say, the releasing the chlorofluorocarbons, which are making highly dangerous for the, you can say, the sun layers, and you can say the ozone depletion is also coming, and the entire environment is getting hot in that particular area, especially in the Atlantic and you can say the San Diego, California. So they are using this solar photovoltaic, you can say, utilization of energy for electricity generation, and also for heating and cooling, as you have pointed out. They are using this natural air conditioning building system. So what is the drawback of this particular system? That there should be some certain distance from inlet and outlet. From the inlet, you have to install the blower from which this ambient air will be sucked, and it will go down at the depth of 4 meter depth below the ground surface by making some civil engineering construction. And at the outlet where we have to get this particular heating and cooling, you can say the utilization, we have to install 25 centimeter diameter PVC pipe. So if you start the blower will suck the air again. It will reach at the depth of 4 meter. It will enhance the, you can say, this air velocity. Similarly, you can say the temperature during winter season, and during summer season it will drop down again 28 degrees centigrade. So throughout the season we will get 28 degrees centigrade temperature. But before that we have to test the soil property. Normally it has been observed for the ground surface of Gurgaon, Haryana, where this particular Gulmore farmhouse building is being constructed. But normally it varies between 3 to 4 meter, where this thermal comfortness is always observed, in which we will get the temperature throughout the season. कुआ में पहले हम देखते थे टेम्परेचर हमेशा हर समय सीजन में ठंडा गर्म हमेशा रहता था, वही कंसेप्ट है इसमें पूरा मैडम।
थैंक यू सर।
ऑपरेटिंग कास्ट इसकी बहुत कम है और बाद में इसका पेबैक मिल जाता है, तो इसके देयर आर मेनी एडवांटेजेस। हाँ मैडम, यस।
Thank you, sir. I hope this technology could help for so many people in our country. Thank you, sir.